And
okay, so are we on?
Yep.
So we are now at the Spring Arts Festival celebration, and we just came down from up there is the Martyrs Cemetery. So maybe the thing to do first is to turn around and show what's going on here.
has one display. Platform of the world.
So it's a big celebration. There's more foreigners here. I talked to a couple North Koreans. There's more foreigners here than have ever been in one place at one time, at least for a long time. So I'm here with...
I'm Joe Bradley. I live in Seoul, where I work there a lot, visiting here to see the sights, and it's a very interesting, unique experience, I have to say.
And so we were just talking, and by the way, we roomed together, and so we're in the same group. And my second time here, your first time here. We were just talking about how you felt funny up there, and it resonated with something I was going to say about down here. But what was it?
Well, it's just that we were bussed up to the top of the tallest mountain in North Korea, where they have
in Pyongyang.
Where they have the martyrs from their liberation from Japanese soldiers, and it's Kim Il-sung's 100th birthday. So there were 400 or 500 Army and Navy uniformed soldiers who marched up the hill, walked through in front of every grave up to the very top to bow. When we got up there, we got off the bus, took a bunch of pictures. Everybody had the camera out, thousands of dollars worth of camera equipment, where these guys never see that at all. And there's that kind of money, or even they've probably never even seen many other foreigners. And here we are up at the top, we cut up straight up the center, stand there. I mean, we're supposed to bow, but it's a weird mix of them trying to do their ceremony and us just like trying to get a good shot.
And then last night at the fun fair, we were at an amusement park last night, where it's not a somber location like that, but when we want to go into a ride, they put it right in. There's like a line, and we all know when you go to a theme park, there's like lines, not for Americans in North Korea.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, and you feel very uncomfortable about it. I mean, we know that we're paying like 30 times more than they are to go to these things, but still, it's a little funny feeling. And when you said that about up there, it made me think about down here, like, there's a lot of non-North Koreans here, and particularly some Americans. But something's odd about it. On the one hand, it's great that people are brought in here, but we feel sequestered from the rest of the city. And it's not really mixing. They're putting on a show. On the other hand, they invited us and they set this up.
And there's a whole lot of funfair and fanfare, celebrations. All North Koreans we meet are very, very happy and glad to see us. But at the same time, there's this weird undertone of not depression, but unsettled, it's unsettling that I don't know. I haven't really been able to put my finger on it, but it's because we're only shown what they want us to see, and I really want to know if all that we're shown is reality, or if it's there because we're here. And
does it represent the rest of the country?
Does it represent the rest of the country, exactly.
Or to what extent is it? Is this part of the country? Maybe it's.
And I feel like we got a little piece of that too up there at the top, but at the same time we weren't a part of it. We were nearly ignored, but I feel like that was the wrong way for us to interact with those people. Everybody could have been much more respectful, but at the same time I feel like it's because they've never really done this before. Like, there's never been this many foreigners in North Korea, and they don't really know how to corral us.
And is this something that's, when the stuff was going on here, there's like stuff going on, and people are walking right through it. It's like heavily choreographed, and no one's like, don't do that.
Exactly.
Although if you go to other places and you step one step out of line, they're like, no, don't do that. So let me ask you one thing to close this. Seeing this, it feels to me like still it's opening the place up. On the whole, maybe it's done weird, but maybe this is a step in the right direction. How does it feel to you?
I feel like it's a step in a direction, and I feel like it's out of their control almost. It is opening up, but it's opening up in a way that's like cracking rather than the doors are opening. They're opening the doors. I mean, they let in. I feel like they've kind of like opened the door a little bit, and it's just a flood is breaking through.
Yeah, I do feel like this is the exact same field that we were on. The people who were here last year, and we played ultimate frisbee on this field. And it felt like a huge opening up because we were interacting directly with North Koreans, unsupervised, presumably untrained by the government and so forth. And now this is like such a huge step past that. It's only 6 months later. It's like, I don't know what to think of it.
We'll have to see what happens in another 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, we're not here to find all the answers. It's just interesting to be here at a time of what feels like great change. Although I've also talked to some people who've been here, reporters who've covered things in the past, and they talked about when the New York Philharmonic came here a few years ago. It felt really great, and then went right back to the way it was before. Who knows?
This could just be an occasion because it's such the 100th birthday. I mean, we're here for 7 more days too, another week, so it might close back up in those 7 more days too.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
And maybe before closing it, can we just go and zoom in on like maybe the band or?